Hello, everybody, and welcome into Friday night, June 6th. Hello, everybody, and welcome. I have audio confirmed for myself. Get a homie to say something. We'll verify.
Hello.
Get a homie to say something.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hello.
we can hear you.
Yeah, Zoom can. I don't know about YouTube though, but I think it's good. Can't Stop Live with the Zoom homies. The Zoom homies with me. Can't Stop Live. Bill, Rich, Greg, Sam, Jeff, Darren, and Chris with Max. Full house tonight. Go look at chat real quick. Tony Wallow was first. Greg was second, putting down fertilizer on part of the lawn that he cleaned. Sam was second. Rick was fourth. Jeff Ryman was fifth. Long Dog says, "Okay, peoples." I guess we're peoples now. I'd be here. I got a fish sandwich at my Ken's favorite restaurant, not my favorite restaurant. Eating burgers, but he makes fish burgers as well. That just sounds horrible. A fish burger. John says, "Good morning, everyone." Boy, that is so accurately close. So I get home today,
It's kind of my
and
feeling about fish tacos.
yeah, I like fish tacos though. I've had some really good fish tacos now. At first, I didn't think that I would, but yeah, there's some good fish tacos now. In all fairness, this is a Burger King coffee cup. I did stop to get a cup of coffee this morning. Um, I needed at least 10 of these, but we'll get to that in a minute. John says, "Hear you loud and not so clear. According to the mixer, it is. Is there an echo? I wonder, is there an echo? Is there an echo? Let me do something here. Let me turn that one off.
If it's loud and not so clear, is that 5x2 instead of 5x5? Whatever.
Or
Never
is it,
knew what that meant.
yeah, well, that's weird. That shouldn't be doing that. No echo from stealth mode, no echo from Tony. Whoosh, chain pulling. Oh, good one, John. Good one. I did get your email. I haven't responded. Anyway, I got home and I thought I'll lay down. I'll take a little nap. On my little nap, I woke up a little bit after 8 o'clock this evening. That was my little nap. Now, why am I hearing? That was weird.
My
That,
phone kicked in with a noise and I muted it.
oh, it sounded like somebody talking. All right. Ski Man says hello and happy early birthday. Yeah, I got about 2 hours and 57 minutes, or 1 hour and 57 minutes to go. Speaking of time, for those of us that are on Zoom, this Zoom session has been running now for 28 hours and 1 minute, which means it will end in just over 2 hours if the 30 hours is accurate. We don't know how accurate that is, but it may or may not end sooner. It clearly will end in 2 hours. So just be aware of that. If we're all here after the stream's over and it pops out and says host has ended it, I'm not going to end it, but it'll be the 30-hour timer. Ski Man Stealth Mode says hello. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Yeah, pretty soon here, 66. No echo on YouTube. Good. Making homemade fish tacos. You start with the triangle fish. I don't know what I've never made homemade fish tacos. I always go get them at a restaurant, and I don't know what kind of fish they use. They could be using Burger King fish for all I know. Never know. Um,
Not real fish.
I'm sure it's real fish. In fact, I know some of the ones I've had are real fish because it was horrible fish. I don't think your McDonald's and your Burger King and your Hardee's and your Carl's Juniors and places like that, I don't think they use. I think they use bits and pieces of quote unquote fish, but I don't know. Cod gets used a lot. Yeah, I like cod. I actually like
Fish might be real, but
Maybe tilapia.
tilapia is a garbage fish. I used to eat a lot of tilapia until I discovered it was garbage.
Yeah.
And
you ever ate
haddock, I've heard of haddock. Um, Yeah, we used to eat a lot of tilapia. I mean, that's all the Filipinos eat. That's their fish. Perch is another good fish. And then a little bit of research said don't eat tilapia because it's a garbage fish. But I like cod. I like halibut, but I can't afford halibut. And I like mahi mahi. I can't afford mahi mahi.
I
Um,
Googled what kind of fish for fish tacos and three different things saying cod, halibut, tilapia.
yeah, I'm surprised tilapia is not out there a whole lot more than it is because it's a farm raised fish.
And it's
English already. Yeah, yeah.
no
See, ski man's.
tilapia
See,
was okay. And then I started reading about how it was a junk fish.
it is a junk fish, and that's why I stopped eating it. Yes, mahi mahi is a very. It's just you can't afford it. It's expensive as all get out. So I know everyone's big question is how did the day go? Is long. I woke up at 3:59 this morning. I set the alarm clock for 4:50, and I woke up at 3:59. Didn't go back to sleep because that would been kind of silly, and made it with 10 minutes to spare. I was there 10 minutes early. That's just me. And or no, I was 7 minutes early, and I clocked in 10 minutes late. Now, why did I clock in 10 minutes late? Bonus points if anyone can figure that out.
Time clock,
Time
wait,
clock
time clock
broken.
set up,
Do what, Jeff?
not.
Time clock was broken.
Nope, time clock was fine. And Chris said something about the time clock as well. Nope, time clock. Long dog. This pains me. This pains me. You did not know that you actually had to clock in. No, I knew I had to clock in. Uh, I didn't see Ski Bands before he retracted. And the
And in line, people clock, five
nope,
people.
nope, nope, nope. You're given. I found this out afterwards when I spoke to the manager. Parking spot. Yeah, I could park in the very first parking spot. There was that empty of a parking spot. Um, nope. I 5328928 is my ID. And my password, I pretty much have it memorized as well. I'm not going to disclose that here, but obviously I have it memorized. No, it's real simple. Nobody ever told me on Wednesday how to clock in or how to clock out. So I had to figure it out on my own. I log into Lowe's website, and then you're given a menu. It's got like 19 different choices on it, and none of them really stand out to be the time clock. There is one that says Chronos. Chronos, Kronos, is
Yeah,
big.
that's what Kroger uses.
Right. A lot of people use that. So I thought, well, this is it. I clicked on it, and that was not it. One time I figured it out, and I did figure it out on my own. Good boy, Dougie. Good boy. It was 10 minutes after 6. And when I told the manager that, she's like, don't worry about it. She goes, the only thing we don't like you doing is clocking in early. We give you 6 minutes, but if you clock in 7 minutes, then you'll get dinged for that. But I'll fix that. So she backtracked the time. So, but my thought was, and the battery levels are low. Wow, 8 minutes into this, that's weird.
They can go in and fix that, your time.
Yeah, of course. I mean, um, but my thought process was somebody should have been there knowing today was going to be my first official day on the job to show me how to clock in on the computer. No, long dog. They don't use a real physical time clock. It is electronic. You put in your code of 5328928. You put in your password, which is a minimum of 17 digits in length, with one upper, one lower, one number, and one special character. Mine
Never
has,
remember it.
well, it's pretty easy. Mine is my initials, the year, my son's initials and their age, and three special characters. And I'm not going to tell you the special characters because one of you smart Alex will try to figure it out and then go to Lowe's and try to log in. Hey, that gives me an idea. Greg, I'm going to give you my login information. You can go to your Lowe's Wouldn't that, what a scam that would be. I get paid for being in Lowe's in Maryland on my day off. Wonder how long it'd take him to catch on to that. Tasman Coin says, hey Tony, Tasman Coins, good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while.
What number Lowe's is this?
2523 or 2325. I haven't quite gotten that memorized yet.
Well,
And I should because it's
password
plastic.
with Lowe's that has one capital, and you can put the pound sign for number and then the number of the Lowe's.
Yeah, the problem, I mean, I can make passwords up
And
all
now
day long.
say Lowe's number 8654 really sucks. So be the
I should
password.
have used 8675309 is what I should have used. In rebuilding RoboForm, all of my temporary, yeah, I'm being told battery levels are low, and I'm only hearing it in one, but it said 100% when I
Oh,
checked it.
battery levels on your earplugs.
Yeah, on the earbuds, saying it's low. Um, how to get fired on my first day? Yeah, well, it would technically be my first day off. I mean, I don't know why you couldn't do it. I'm sure that it's all connected. I don't know. Maybe take a little road trip and go out of town and check it out. Um, well, John Ash was working today bringing back nightmares, and he's laughing his ass off. Didn't bring back nightmares. It just showed me how incredibly out of shape I am. Even though my weight's down and I walk a golf course 1 or 2 times a week, I am extremely. I was beat when I got home tonight. I was worn completely out. Um, I think their orientation's done a little differently than most places. Most places you go in, you do a lot of paperwork, do a lot of computer work, you do, oh, go home, see you tomorrow. Nope. At the 2 hour mark, they go, come on, we're going to go walk the floor. You guys have any idea how big Lowe's
It
is?
wears me out just going shopping.
Oh, Tasman Coins. He worked. Oh, so Tasman Coins works. I didn't know that. He works at the Lowe's in Amarillo. Cool. Maybe I could give him my information. Okay, so I gave Greg my information on Saturday, and I could be working at the Maryland's Lowe's on Saturday. I can give Tasman Coins my information on Sunday. I could be working in Amarillo on Sunday. The next call you see from me in live stream will be from a prison cell, and I'll be saying, will you please accept the charges? Um, yeah, I had so many leg cramps when I was trying to. I mean, I napped. I did take a pretty good nap actually, but oh my gosh, I'm not gonna go start running marathons or anything. Oh Jesus, I'm gonna end this because this is saying now they're dead. So thank you everybody for being here. Zoom is gonna run for another hour and 49 minutes, and then it'll restart. And see some of you there. I know it's one of these buttons. I think this works.
Silk and satin and feel the night. Ooh, yeah. Glitter falling, golden light. Shine, shine. Every step a whispered tease. Moving slow like honeybees. Shimmy, shimmy, watch me glow. Oh, oh. Take it high and bring it low. Down, down. Velvet shine, I steal the show. Feel the rhythm, let it flow, flow.
That's all, folks.
And it did not catch everybody again.
Well, you have to make sure you put a comment in after the stream starts. So if I go back to 10
Yeah.
o'clock,
All right.
So right at 10 o'clock, there was John, Tony, Long Dog, Stealth Mode, John Williams, Stealth Mode, Tony, Ski Man,
right.
Long Dog.
Just a couple minutes before the
Right.
thing.
It will not pick it up. So that's good that that's working. It just says skip my name. So John is saying it skipped his name. Tomorrow is my birthday. I will be 66. There will be a stream tomorrow night. And I am going to treat myself to something. I don't know what that something is yet. I don't think it'll be a donut. I don't think it'll be a cake or a piece of cake or anything of that nature. But I am going to. You only turned 67 once. John, your name should have been the third one on there because the list goes Long Dog, Stealth Mode, John Williams, Tony, Ski Man, One Fish, Winter Mute, Tasman Coins, which is interesting because that's not even close to how it was on the stream itself. So now, am I being heard on both Zoom and on the live stream? Because these are dead. According to the, because these are dead.
Breaking
Okay,
up.
yes, I have the microphone. So there's another microphone in play here that I'm not aware of because I'm hearing it. This one's good. This one's dead. I'm hearing it. I hate to think they're on their way out. They have been really, really good.
They rechargeable again there?
Yes, they are. And I'll check that out.
Button
So,
battery.
just curious now. Hey, Jeff, throw a comment onto the live stream, please.
I just did. I just answered Long Dog.
All right, I see it. All right, so bonus dancing girls tonight.
Silk and satin and feel the night. Ooh, yeah. Glitter falling, golden light. Shine, shine. Every step a whispered tease. Moving slow like honeybees. Shimmy, shimmy, watch me glow. Take it high and bring it low. Down, down. Velvet shine, I steal the show. Feel the rhythm, let it flow, flow.
That's all, folks.
Bank, your name's address on or was it something that shows through a little window?
All right, these just died, so and they both went out. So I'm going to end the stream and figure out how I'm going to do the Zoom. You want to join us on Zoom? Yeah, you know the deal. Yada yada yada. Good night. See you tomorrow.